We're back. Not getting hung up on the little details, not getting hung up on the deadlines and like the impending things. Yeah, feels good. So that's my goal. I am excited that our students start next week. It's the first day of school. Well, first day back to work. It's actually not the first day of school. First day of school. First day of school for kids is next week, but I'm back today. I'll be back in the speech room in just a few short hours. But first, we do like this district breakfast at another school. So I'm going to my school site. We're getting on a bus, like a bunch of kids, and then we're gonna head to the breakfast. So let's go. Because I really want to just like chat with you and figure out all the organizational things once we're back in the speech room. But we have the breakfast, I have a meeting, and then we'll be in the speech room. And I'll catch up with you there, okay? Okay. We're back. I'm gonna cover this. I gotta get better at making sure my hair's in front. Here we are. It's always exciting to see how they've moved my furniture when they clean the carpets, but they did move some stuff, but it's not that big a deal. So when we get back from this breakfast, or actually after the meeting, so later today, we get to rearrange or put back. I don't know. Okay, let's go. I forgot my tripod. But we're back super early from the breakfast, and our meeting was supposed to start at 10. It's 9:10 right now, and I think our principal is going to start it a little bit early, so that way we can like do the meeting things and then be back in our classrooms to get ready. So I'm not gonna start doing anything right now. I'm just gonna log in, check my email really quick. The breakfast, they had breakfast burritos for everybody. I didn't eat mine because, I mean, if you know me, I don't really eat breakfast. I have my smoothie. I'm actually just starting to drink that now. But I have a full breakfast burrito in here for lunch. And then as we were walking out, they were like, if anybody wants an extra breakfast burrito, take one. And do you guys know, like, Mark and I, we love our breakfast burritos. It's like, I literally am trying to figure out a way to have breakfast burritos at our wedding because that's just our thing and it's super special to us. And we love breakfast burritos. So I'm going to bring him one for like lunch later because he doesn't eat lunch till like 4 when I'm getting home. So that's exciting. But yeah, we're here. We're back. We're really here. I'm going to prop you up on my water bottle. But that actually works out very perfectly. But yeah, whoa. Should we do our thumbnail? Back in the speech room in my gray polo that I'm not a fan of because it is hot. Let me tell you, you can literally see my pit stains. Like, I don't know why. I don't know why I even bother to try to hide them because they're there. They're living. I wasn't ready to come back last week. I think I vlogged, and on the vlog I said, I don't want to go back to work. But now that I'm here and like going to the breakfast, I got to see my mom. Also got to see my friend Mallory, who is one of my best friends. So we were all, we just got the chance to meet up at this breakfast. And we do that every year. It's like a tradition. When we go to this district thing, we all see each other, make sure we find each other. It's kind of one of those days where I'm like, I'm just back here kind of figuring life out, getting it all together. So that's what we'll do together this next couple days is just get life in order to be back for the school year. And kind of as we go, I'll explain the haps, but there's really not too much to share today because I like haven't even been in this meeting. One thing that I was talking to Mark last night, and I actually posted an Instagram reel on this morning about, Mark said yesterday we were at the pool and we were just like lounging and relaxing, and he was like, I feel like you're finally on summer break and now you're going back to work. And I was like, I know, because I spent the whole summer, honestly, fixating on wedding planning, and I'm a little mad at myself for it, but I'm really letting it go because I can't really do anything about that, you know? I had a great summer, had wonderful time with lots of family time, lots of time with my mom, which was so special. All the wedding stuff was so fun and special, but definitely like the like getting to figuring out a date and a location and all of that for the wedding was something that was just like on my mind, and I wanted to have that figured out, and we got it figured out, and I feel so happy and excited. But the last like week, I finally felt myself like letting myself just relax and be more chill. And Mark yesterday was like, this is Summer Marie. Like, we love Summer Marie. Not that he's, you know, anti back to school Marie or anything like that, but it kind of made me think like I love Summer Marie too. I feel like I'm my best self when I'm not stressed. And I think that goes for any of us. So I was just thinking about how my goal is to make every day like summer break, like that summer break mindset. Like, yeah, I'm going to work, but like, it's still summer. Like there's still, we can still find ways to do the fun things, not just the work things or whatever. Work is very fun for me, you know this, but I think essentially what it is like not getting hung up on the little details, not getting hung up on the deadlines and like the impending things, but just like kind of chilling and being like, it's gonna get done, we'll figure it out. And yeah, it feels good. So that's my goal, that's my intention for today and the days to come in this school year. But you can check out that reel for more thoughts on that. But yeah, okay, let's get settled in. Thank God for 40-ounce water tumblers with straws, because that's what's propping you up today. It is like 1:15 and I have about 2.5 hours, give or take, left of my day because my contract day ends at 2:50. It's crazy, but I get up so dang early that makes sense. So my plan for the next couple hours, I've been doing a lot of, we got a new elementary school SLP at this site. So I was talking with her, collaborated a little bit with my TK teachers and with my preschool teachers, but also the TK teachers that are getting some of my students, just touch base with them to see if there's like anything that they need right away, which a couple of them kind of feel like they might need a little support next week, which is easy because it's a flex week for me. So I have plans on getting into those classrooms and helping out there. So that's really good. And then, touch base with the SLP, talked about like how I want to collaborate more with her. She's AAC trained like I am, same amount of training. I'm so excited about that. That's going to help so much at this school site. So there's that I've been doing. And now it's time. We got emailed, actually last week, we got emailed all of our dates, or meetings or trainings or anything. That's all on the calendar. I just need to go in and look and plop it in here before any IEPs start getting scheduled. So that way I can, be like, oh, already in something, already doing something. So that's the plan. I'm gonna save you the need to watch me do it because you get it, right? I'm just looking at a calendar and inputting. And in like 45 minutes, once I do this, I'm gonna go touch base with the school psychologist because she wants to talk about some AAC stuff. But today I do have an after school session with one of my in-home clients. So I'm gonna get to go see him at 3:30. So that will be fun to kind of, transition from this to that to home. So that's what we got going on. Making dinner. That's where we're at. Got a vlog uploaded. Home with my guy.
Just doing documents.
And yeah, we're making dinner. I think we have some guac left. Mark loved his breakfast burrito. Got to use some guac for that, but we still have guac that needs to get eaten. So, taco salad night, I figured. So I'm making little like tortilla strips to put in the salad. I'm gonna chop up some greens, and we have chicken and salsa. Easy. You need a salad idea. Honestly, if you have the right salsa or like avocado or something, it'll slap. 9 out of 10 times. You never know when you have wonky guac, I can't believe I've been up since 5:30 and I'm not crying.
You're doing great.
I'm doing great. Good morning. I'm getting my bag ready to get out the door. It was a little harder getting up this morning, but we're here. We did it. I am heading to a special education, like a specialist meeting at my other site. I was at my home site yesterday. I'm going to my other site today to touch base with that team, but it's gonna be like a 3-hour meeting. So I'm packing snacks and, oh, hi.
don't want to hold her too close because she'll get her hair on me, but look at Sasha came to say good morning. Oh, she's so cuddly right now. Let's head out and have a good day, you know? I'm excited to see my team. I saw half my team yesterday. I get to see the rest of them today, and I miss them so much. I missed all of them, but I'm like missing half of them still, you know? So yeah, I'm excited to get there and see them. So I'll see you there.
Officially made it to my home site. I almost said the name of it, but I obviously, you know, don't say the names of the school sites I work at. But I'm at my home site after a 3-hour meeting that turned into a 4-hour portion of my day there because we had a meeting with the SPED team and everybody schedules their IEPs. Well, in preschool, we don't have as many IEPs to schedule. You know, could kind of multitask and do a few other things for like my AAC team and stuff. So that was good. But we're here. And as I was driving over here, I was like, we need to make a to-do list. We need to go through and think about everything. My nails are driving me crazy because I need to file them. I just know like I want to get some welcome to speech letters out next week. So some newsletters. I want to put my calendar together. It's over here. You can't see it, but I need to like put in dates there. And then we need to get this room arranged. So what if we just make a to-do list? So it's a short list right now, but just to give you an idea of kind of where my brain is at as I get organized, get my life together, all of that. We're gonna clean the room first because here she is. We need to put her back together. And then I want to work on making my calendar, get newsletters prepped so I can send those out next week. And then we're doing some AAC training starting next week. So I wanna get all of that organized and get my to-do list things checked off the list. I'm sure this list is gonna grow. It's gonna grow, but we have a starting point. Speech session together. I have checked a couple things off my list and then actually got had a request to do some AAC like training prep with the other SLP here, so did that for a little bit, and then now I feel like we're at a good place to kind of stop for the day because I'm about to head out. But I've got my session with my little guy, my in-home client, again today. So I want to switch it up for him, and because I'm back in my speech room, I'm feeling way more inspired, Super grateful to be back here and like have my juices flowing. So let me show you what I'm thinking. I was actually getting stuff out of my car because I had taken a lot of my therapy materials home, the ones that I own. I'd taken them home so I could make sure I had access to them for over the summer. So I left Ned's Head, if you're familiar with that game. I left that one in my car because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fill it. He's done that one before and he gets like, he's 5 and he loves games, but he gets really saturated with things really quickly. So I was like, okay, we gotta change it up. So we've done Ned's Head. He knows all the little things that are in there, but we're working on a lot of phonology. But he's at the point with our phonological goals where we need to start putting more sounds. Like he can do them at the single word level, but then once we get into phrases and sentences, we have a breakdown. So we need to start working on a lot more of that. So I figured I'll make sure they work first. I will hide all the wind-up toys in Ned's Head. That sounds horrible. Okay, the plane works. The car works. I wanted him to say I found, so I have a blank sentence strip that we could do the I found because this tactile of touching really helps him, or we'll do I see, so he has the visual there because he really does well with that. I've actually been doing the sentence builder or rotating sentences or whatever it is on Little Bee Speech Hive, but my subscription's about to end on that. And it might end tomorrow actually. So I got to start using other things because I don't think I'm renewing it this time. I just don't know. I don't know. I might. We're never going to say never, but it's expensive and I need to save for a wedding. We're gonna use the type B SLP sentence strips because I love those so much. Abby, I love you. So thank you for those. But yeah, I'm gonna pack up some wind up toys since Ned's head is already in my car. So we'll pop those in there and then we'll have our session pretty much, well, halfway planned. We don't spend too long on one thing or else he gets a little bored with me. I've been up for like 2 hours, but I am just finishing up a little workout. It's arm and chest day. And I'm really trying to push myself when it comes to working out. I feel like I slacked over the summer, which is usually not the case. Usually over summer, I am just a little bit more motivated, but I wasn't. But I think the wedding planning stuff was really getting to me, like I said earlier. And so I just did a new arm workout in the garage and my arms feel like absolute jello. So that's fun. Had my session and it went well. He liked the Ned's Head game. He just, after about 20 minutes of it was definitely like, okay, like, did you bring another game? And I was like, yeah, I brought the magnets. He likes the magnet tiles, but he was not feeling those. He was like, no, I don't really want to do those. Do you have anything else? I was like, nope. So we raced our wind-up toys, which was fantastic. We always love doing that. He had a great time. It's interesting because he's 5.5 and I am starting to work on the R with him. He's stimulable, we're getting there. I'm not the greatest with R. If you guys have any good R resources for 5-year-olds, let me know. Because I know with the way the norms changed, you know, we can start working on the R and he's totally ready. Like regardless, honestly, sometimes you gotta look at like, if they're just ready and they're like imitating you. I caught him imitating me once when I was, we're working on another sound. We're working on like chair. And I said chair to get the ch, and he went chair. I was like, are you ready? So then I started doing a little bit more stimulability things with him for the R, and I was like, oh, he's totally ready, but we just gotta get there. But I'm not good at it because I don't work on R ever. It's been a couple years since I worked on an R, so let me know what you think. I am thinking I might take you into tomorrow, except my Slippa will be starting with me tomorrow, and it's not our first day together. It's the same Slippa I've had, thank goodness. But she and I will be together most of the day just kind of prepping and stuff, so I don't know how much I'll vlog. However, it is preschool orientation day, so I'll be meeting some new students and seeing my returning students. So I'd love to touch base with you at the end of tomorrow. It's Friday, this first week of school. Like, it's not the first week of school, it's the first week I go back, but it's not for the kids. So it's always such a tease because you're on a short week. Like, I'm only working 3 days this week, which is amazing. I am excited that our students start next week. We're doing exciting things today. We're being on time. Oh, the coffee came out so good. So good. But yeah, I'm gonna head to work. Just finished checking things off that to-do list we made as it grows. I also was adding things yesterday. But my Slippa will be there. So like I said, I don't know how much I'll film, but I will definitely check in with you and let you know how like preschool orientation goes and seeing my kids and meeting new families and all that stuff. So cheers, and yeah, it's gonna be a good day. So many sounds in here. Hi. It's been a long day. It was a good day. But just to kind of fill you in, had our preschool orientation and it was so chill. So they changed it up this year, and instead of having us do like a PowerPoint presentation and then introduce ourselves and everything, our admin did a presentation in the NPR for all of transitional kindergarten, and preschool all at the same time, and then directed them where to go after their like 15-minute little presentation for the families. And they got to come to the classrooms and do a meet and greet. Very similar to like a back to school night, except we didn't do any like presenting. We just were there to meet them.
So I don't even know what they discussed in that like first presentation, but it's always kind of nice for me to be there, because then any parents that are like, you know, my little one, I feel like they need speech, or my doctor said they need speech or whatever, it's good to like have a quick first like meeting with them, and they know who I am. I can get their like kids' names on a list so I can monitor them when I'm in the classroom, all of that. So definitely got a couple of inquiries about that. It was a really fun time, and then my Slippa and I just were knocking things off our to-do list. I think I've got a good schedule, but we're gonna do things a little bit differently this year. We're gonna do a lot more push-in and running centers and things like that. So we're going back to what I was doing 2 years ago. So next week we'll start planning all of that. We could end this one on a fun little mail time, because it's a very balanced mail time. We have a one speechy thing, and then we have one wedding thing, which I want to open the wedding thing first. Do we do that, or do we do the wedding thing last? If you recognize this box, I'm getting to work with Love Every on an Instagram reel next week. So actually I'm gonna make this content this weekend, but I never on the reels, like I won't do an unboxing there. I like to show more how I use the toys. It's to promote their bath time set. I'll link this for you, and it's August. So I actually think this is gonna be really fun if we could put, like attach these things to their water tables. Oh, they always come with these cool little booklets for ways to use the toys and how to support their language, and bath time is such a good time to do that. There's so much language modeling. Look at this book. There's this little spinning, you suction it and it spins, and it has the duck. I think there's the ducks in there. Oh, and then look, there's a hole in there. So you can put water in it and it'll spin it. You guys, this is exciting. Honestly, I'm thinking of all the ways I can use these with my 3 and 4-year-olds in speech. So good toys, I'll link them. Check out all their stuff. Are you ready to see the wedding themed package that we have? I'm so excited. You guys, so fun story. This is the second time I've ordered these, but I was determined to make sure I could get these. And I really hope they fit this time. So I ordered them, and they were like, I did my research on what size I should order because they don't have a storefront in the United States. And they didn't fit, they were too small. So I got the next size, and I decided to do something kind of crazy, and so I'm really hoping they fit and I don't have to return them, because to return them is actually kind of a pain because you have to pay for shipping back. And then they have to like inspect them, which makes sense because they're shoes. Oh. So these are like pearl, they have a pearl strap. Oh, they came, I was hoping this was the case, but just in case they came with a regular velvet. Oh, aren't these beautiful? I loved them because they're a little bit, they're not like the classic white shoe. There's something that gives a little pop, a little something something, but they're not like, you know, a huge pop of color, but they're just fun and elegant and pretty. And then they have a pearl strap right here, which I just love. Then I was like, you know what? I want to be crazy. You know how people do like a change of clothes or whatever for the reception? I'm not changing my dress because I love my dress and I want to get the most I can out of it. And we're just going to do a bustle, and I'm going to be able to dance in it. That's the plan. Unless I just decide that I have to have something that's more party-ish, but we'll see. So I got them with a smaller heel in this suede olive green, which olive green will be like a little bit of the coloring included in our colors. But the heel, I like that it's a smaller heel, so that way it's just a little bit easier to walk in for the reception, and then it gives like a little pop of color because you'll be able to peek the toe. Here are the green ones. So the heel's a little bit shorter. It's like an inch shorter, but I feel like that'll make it easier to like dance and stuff in. And then I thought I could change out the strap. I could put the pearls if I wanted to, which could be really fun to like play around with. But I think these are gonna be really good too for like any bridal shower, rehearsal dinner stuff that we're doing. They're fun. Oh my gosh, they're so, sorry shoes, sorry Brooks. They're so cute. Oh, I'm obsessed. I love this chunky heel too. I just wanted to close out this vlog saying that I'm so thankful to have you here, that we get to do a whole nother school year together. To all my fellow school-based educators and SLPs, I just want to wish you a happy back to school for the 25-26 school year. We're going to make it great. It's up to us. We can go in with the summer break mindset and treat every day like we're on vacation and find the joy and excitement in all of it. Keep with our creative hobbies and finding ways to keep the fun alive while letting the things that come at work come as they come, when they come, however they come, and just being along for the ride. So I'm wishing you all the best, and I will see you in the next video. Okay, bye.